Hello, my dear aspirants. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to start April month 2026 current affairs based on science and technology, which is especially curated for UPSC, state PCS, SSC banking defense examination. Let's start the updates. HF radar installation to boost Karaikal coastal monitoring. National Institute of Ocean Technology (NIOT) is installing a high-frequency radar system where in Karakarai to boost coastal surveillance, strengthen real-time ocean observation, and improve cyclone warning system along India's eastern coastline. National Institute of Ocean Technology (NIOT) is install कर रहा है हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी रडार सिस्टम को कहाँ पे इन कराकराई टू बूस्ट कोस्टल सर्विलेंस, strengthen real-time ocean observation, and improve cyclone warning system along India's eastern coastline. Eastern coastline. Strategic project details. NIOT has identified two strategic locations for the infrastructure. One is the Kilinjalmedu and other one is the Akampitai. So National Institute of ओशन टेक्नोलॉजी ने यूज किया है HF रडार सिस्टम को कराईकला में, जिससे कि बूस्ट करे कोस्टल सर्विलेंस को, स्ट्रेंथन करे रियल टाइम ओशन ऑब्जर्वेशन को, इंप्रूव करे साइक्लोन वार्निंग सिस्टम को इंडिया के ईस्टर्न कोस्ट लाइन में. सो इट हैज आइडेंटिफाइड टू स्ट्रेटेजिक लोकेशन फॉर द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर Kilinjalmedu and Akampetai. So operation mode, the Karaikal station will operate in tandem with an existing HF radar station in Kudalur, Tamil Nadu. So it increases the accuracy and resolution of coastal measurement in the region. Next update is Chandrayaan 5 launch site assessment begins in Punjab. So the Indian Space Research Organization has initiated launch site assessment at Japan's Tanegashima Space Center for upcoming Chandrayaan 5 mission. The mission, also known as the Lunar Polar Exploration Mission (LUPEX), which is a collaborative effort between ISRO and Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency (JAXA) to study water Asia near Moon South Pole. To study water ice near the Moon's South Pole. Chandrayaan 5th mission is. So mission overview and preparation. ISRO is supplying the lunar lander while JAXA is providing the rover and the heavy lift launch vehicle. So launch vehicle mission will lift off on Japan the H324L rocket. Current status: a team of ISRO scientists recently visited the Tanegashima Space Center to evaluate technical readiness, launch vehicle compatibility, and safety protocols. Third update is ISRO opens Gaganyaan astronaut selection to civilians. ISRO is moving away from its military-only approach for astronaut selection to build a sustained long-term human space flight program. So ISRO opens Gaganyaan astronaut selection to civilians. So ISRO plans to select 10 members, second batch of astronauts, which will be divided into two categories: 6 mission pilots, 4 civilian specialists. So civilian STEM specialists are slated to fly on future mission starting from the 4th Gaganyaan flight onward, once the initial technology and safety parameters are validated. Fourth update is Prasad 2.0 to screen 21 disabilities. Prasad 2.0 is upgraded mobile and web-based application developed by NCERT under the Samagra Shiksha scheme. So it allows school heads and teachers to easily screen for 21 types of disabilities recognized under the RPWD Act 2016. So the act is RPWD Act 2016 to know about the 21 types of disabilities among students. The tool accelerates early identification, simplifies certification, and promotes inclusive education. To promote the needs of diverse students, disabled students. How the screen process works: Part-1, regular class teachers is provide teacher observe the student for 7 to 15 days using 63 statement behavior questionnaires. If any statement align with their observation, the student is referred to the next page. Part-2, there is a presence of special educators. Trained special educators take over to verify the symptoms of disabilities and identify specific disability condition. So key features are to promote the holistic coverage. Screen for 21 types of disabilities, including visual, hearing, look, locomotor means physical, intellectual, neurological condition. So simplified certification it generates school level reports to rapidly connect families and students with the proper authorities for official disability certification. The upgraded 2.0 version is integrated with UDIS Plus and a PAR to efficiently track children with special needs, CWSN. It's very important update for education process 2.0 to screen 21 disabilities. Next update is Oxford and Serum partner for new malaria vaccine. University of Oxford and Serum Institute of India signed a licensing agreement to develop and manufacture R787, which is a next generation malaria vaccine candidate. R787. Next generation malaria vaccine candidate. This multi-stage vaccine aims to provide longer lasting protection by targeting different stages of parasite life cycle. The vaccine detail of the partnership with the vaccine candidate R787 target the Plasmodium falciparum parasite. It uses two blood stage antigen RIPR and CYPRE. So two blood stage antigen pathogen it require. One is RIPR, second one is CYPR to attack the parasites at multiple points in its life cycle rather than just a single stage. So the goal is to deliver stronger, more effective and durable protection against malaria, against Plasmodium falciparum parasite which causes malaria. So which is very fatal also sometimes. SII means the University of Oxford and Serum Institute of India. Serum Institute of India has received a non-exclusive worldwide license to scale up manufacturing, conduct clinical evaluation, and potentially commercialize the vaccine. So this agreement allows the success of Oxford developed the R21 matrix M malaria vaccine. R21 matrix M malaria vaccine, which was licensed to the Serum Institute. Next update is China's zero carbon coal fuel cell breakthrough. China's zero carbon coal fuel cell invention. Chinese scientists led by Xi Heping at Shenzhen University have developed a new invention, groundbreaking zero carbon emission direct coal fuel cell ZCDCFC system. ZCDFC system, that is a zero carbon emission direct coal fuel cell discovered by scientist Xi Heping at Shenzhen University. It converts ultrafine coal powder directly into electricity via electrochemical oxidation rather than traditional combustion. So entirely bypassing heat engines and their thermal energy to mechanical energy losses also. How the technology works, electrochemical conversion take place, coal is fed into the anode chamber and reacts directly with an oxide membrane, converting the chemical energy of coal directly into electrical energy without any flames or boilers. In situ carbonation, instead of releasing CO2 into the atmosphere, the closed loop system captured the CO2 directly on site. So in this way, it is a zero carbon emission direct coal fuel cell. Carbon repurposing means the captured CO2 is catalytically converted into value with the help of catalysis process converted into valuable industrial chemical feedstock such as a synthesis gas or sodium. So it provides higher efficiency, near zero emission. So it prevents direct emission of CO2 and other pollutant from entering the atmosphere. So it also provides information about the deep earth potential. So it is one type of researcher exploring adapting the cell for in situ use in deep underground coal seams, which would generate power underground and transmit only electricity to the surface, reducing the need for costly mining. Next update is China's iron battery breakthrough may cut energy storage cost. Scientists at the Chinese Academy of Science have developed an all iron flow battery that is nearly 80 times cheaper per raw material than lithium ion. So it's a very important discovery. China's iron battery breakthrough may cut energy storage costs. So scientists at the Chinese Academy of Science have developed an all iron flow battery that is nearly 80 times cheaper per raw material than lithium ion. So these inventions solve past degradation issue at the molecular level giving 99.4% energy efficiency over 6,000 charge cycles, which equates to over 16 years of utility scale use. So, many key advantages are ultra low cost. This iron is significantly more abundant and inexpensive than lithium. So it is allowing for highly low cost effective grid scale installation, exceptional longevity. The battery maintains its capacity across 6,000 charge discharge cycles, giving it an estimated operational life of 15 to 16 years without measurable degradation. It's provide high safety also. Utilizing a water-based electrolyte system, these batteries are far less flammable and remove the risk of thermal runaway associated with which are associated with conventional batteries. There are few limited drawback also, low energy density and commercial scaling. So while promising in lab setting, the broad commercial availability still faces few challenges related to large scale manufacturing and deployment. Next update is NASA Nancy Grace Roman telescope to map space 1,000 times faster than Hubble. So NASA Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope will map the cosmos up to 1,000 times faster than Hubble. So scheduled for a late 2026 launch, the observatory is designed to capture images with a field of view 100 to 200 times larger than Hubble's telescope. The telescope will revolutionize our understanding of the universe by tackling three primary cosmic mysteries: dark energy, dark matter, and exoplanets. Next update is dung beetles use Milky Way for night navigation. Certain nocturnal dung beetle scientific names is Sacrabius satirus. Nocturnal means which are always present in, always active during night. So certain nocturnal dung beetles, Sacrabius satirus, are the first animals in the world proven to navigate using the Milky Way. It's a very important discovery. So, certain nocturnal dung beetles are the first animals in the world which are proven to navigate to using the Milky Way to avoid using their hard earned food stolen by rival beetles. This insect need to roll their dung balls away from pile in a straight line. On moonless nights, they orient themselves using the diffuse glowing band of galaxy as a celestial compass. So on a moonless, when there is a no moon, then and then dark nights, they orient themselves, move themselves as using the diffuse glowing band of galaxy as a celestial, used as a celestial compass. So conservation application, it's because these beetles depend heavily on the faint diffuse star light of the Milky Way. Increasing light pollution in many environment, it poses a serious threat to their survival and local ecosystem. So light pollution threat is this dung beetle is facing. Bio-inspired technology also, this incredible mechanism behind the beetles. Tiny brains have been inspired engineers to design highly efficient, lightweight navigation system for drones. So we have to just giving the evidence to we have to make an efficient, lightweight navigation system for drones, aircraft, and rovers that operate in vibrating or GPS denied environment. Next update is US plans space nuclear reactor by 2030. United States have formalized an ambitious strategy to deploy nuclear reactor in space orbit by 2028 and a fission surface power nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030. So it is driven by a White House policy memorandum entitled the National Initiative for American Space Nuclear Power. So this federal mandate aims to secure American space superiority, counter strategy competition from Russia and China, and establish infrastructure for long-term lunar colonization. So United States plan space nuclear reactor by 2030 and it's the United States ambitious strategy to deploy to a nuclear reactor in space orbit by 2028 and a fission superpower reactor on the moon by 2030. So it is driven by White House policy memorandum title is National Initiative for American Space Nuclear Power. So this federal aims to secure American space superiority, then Russia and China. Next update is SpaceX to launch Rosalind Franklin rover to Mars 2028. So European Space Agency Rosalind Franklin is European Space Agency rover is scheduled to launch to Mars in late 2028 aboard a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket from launch complex is 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. The International Astrobiology mission will land at Oxia Planium to drill beneath the Martian surface in search of sign of life. So it's it has to search a sign of life. So European Space Agency Rosalind Franklin Dower is scheduled to launch to Mars when in late 2028 to abroad a SpaceX Falcon heavy rocket from Launch Complex 39A at NASA Kennedy Space Center. And the mission will land at Oxia Penia to drill beneath the Martian surface in search of sign of life. So mission objectives are um, launch vehicle is SpaceX Falcon Heavy. Lead organization is European Space Agency with support from NASA. Target landing site is Oxia Planium, which is a water-rich ancient sedimentary plain near the Martian equators. Primary goal is to collect samples beneath the harsh radiation exposed surface of Mars. NASA involvement is there. NASA approved the implementation phase of Rosalind Franklin support augmentation ROSA project, securing launch coordination, braking engines for the lander and radio stop heater units. What is SpaceX role? SpaceX managed under the NASA launch service programs. It marks the first contract for SpaceX to send an agency rover to Mars, utilizing the heavy lift capacity of the Falcon heavy rockets. So these are about 11 update of April. I will upload tomorrow next update. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe, my dear aspirants. Best of luck.